Family estate planning can be stressful, but we have some help today.
Yeah, attorney Justin Randall is here from Hooper Law Office. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so why is putting an estate plan so important for a person's loved ones and children? Even though it can be stressful, it's important to do.
Yeah, and it can be stressful because it often brings up things that people don't want to necessarily think about, but it is important to have that in place because it just makes things a lot easier for somebody if you're incapacitated. You know, it makes it easier for them to step in and take care of things for you. After you pass away, having that plan in place is really important to make things go smoothly and, more importantly, according to your own wishes as well.
So what types of things can happen if we don't have the plan in place?
Yeah, so without a plan in place, things, no pun intended, don't really go according to plan. They often don't follow the path that people would think they want. You know, maybe things don't get divided the way they would want, or somebody has a unforeseen circumstance that comes up that them inheriting that money causes them problems, and there's no plan in place to deal with that. So having a plan in place provides just more flexibility.
How would you suggest we talk to family members about it, and maybe when? As soon as possible, right?
Yeah, it's never too late. I would always suggest bringing it up first just by asking what they do have in place. That often prompts the answer of, I have nothing in place, or I have things in place, but it's been a while since I've had them looked at. So that can really start that topic rolling, maybe bring someone in to get things updated. And then if things aren't in place, it's like you said, it's never too late to get started.
Sure.
And without a plan in place, we can end up in situations where it takes months to settle an estate. And for families who are grieving, that's kind of a headache they don't need on top of that.
Absolutely. I mean, even a well put together plan, it still takes time. But when there's not things in place ahead of time, not planned, things just go not according to plan, and they can take even longer, sometimes more than a year and a half.
Wow.
I know you guys always have great seminars that people can attend for free, but if we become a client of yours, talk a little bit about that process and how you can help us really one-on-one.
Yeah, so I mean, we schedule about 2 hours with our initial consultations. They are complimentary, but we ask for a lot of information on family and the bigger picture of the estate. And usually by the end of that 2 hours, we can give a pretty good recommendation of what somebody should have for their situation. And one of the things I really like about us is, we don't charge hourly for most things. We don't charge for phone calls, for example. And that's because, as I tell my clients, I want you to call me with questions. That's really important.